que tú hablas si tú tienes las tetas puestas? Tú tienes ahí 50 kilos de plástico metidos ahí en esa teta. Las tetas tuyas están
now that we're here, where's Toma? Oh, Jaime doesn't...
Who forgot their prom?
What?
Relax. Huh.
Ah, now that you mention it, this...
All right. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been... So I came up with this... But in all seriousness, I would like... It helped us determine whether or...
Don't think that Paimon's...
Sorry that I over... Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute... A long time ago, we had a friend who was... so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the... Yes, of course. I will bring you to the But before that, there...
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me.
Ahorita me voy a comprar el paseo ya. No, es que no sé por qué.
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler. The Eternity in question is her endless and... As such, the Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limp. Perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has and this statue of the...
But if that's the case...
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so... And yet, I agree.
Huh? Hey, are you okay?
Sound? What sound? I didn't...
Yeah, you touched the statue...
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That is where visions... So if what you... Then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Asuma. Hacer estas misiones. Hago después de cagar esta misión. Extra. No tengo ninguna cosa aquí que bloquear. No. No, pero tengo que dar una vuelta bien hija de la gran. Yo quiero coger esa mierda para yo evolucionar la mierda de esto, ¿qué era? Ah, esos son tipos. Está practicando. Practicate esto.
To the ferry.
Papi, ¿quién tú te crees? Naruto.
Dodge this. There's more. Finally,
Naruto el lomo. Que no sé por dónde pasar, porque voy a pasar por aquí, porque es que yo pienso que si paso por ahí voy a pasar la historia más que cambia algo de la historia, puede ser que tengo siempre que ir ahí en uno pero algunos aire vaya aquí. Mira, ¿qué posible envío? Está bugueado.
No excuse for slacking. Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off.
Don't waste time. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Fix it.
End this quickly.
Going in!
You can't run. Well, free. I slipped up. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Get it together.
retribution.
Looks like I went too far. Stay right there.
I'll protect us.
Cool it. This is bad.
Kids.
Dodge this. This isn't good.
What's the hurry? How fortunate.
No me digas que está allá arriba. Imagino que eso también tendrá algo de la historia. Obligado. Pero yo no me gusta intervenir en esa mierda. Artefact. Ahora
Catch the wind.
Tipo, que hay muchas cosas para descubrir y yo estoy empezando. Estoy descubrir bastante. Dios mío. ¿Qué son estas berries? Lavender. No todos son para mejorar al personaje que tiene azúcar. ¿Qué es esto? Un artefacto, ¿en serio? Ok, gracias. Vamos a traerle un salto tan de como la esta hoja que está
Let the show begin.
hola. Está duro esa muralla ahí. ¿Cómo te lo ves? Se le cayó el coso para abajo, qué guay. Un common chest, ¿qué es eso? ¿Por eso es tipo tan grande? Ya vemos que están mejorando los niveles. Necesito descubrir más el mapa y subirle esta aventura para poder descubrir más mis personajes. Necesito más personajes. Ah, yo creo que yo voy a tirar por la tipa esta que va a salir del extra, seguro. Tengo que ver. Espérate, pasé a... Oh, el dominio está adentro. O abajo. En el primer coso de... A ver, aquí es donde están aquellos, ¿verdad? Sí, aquí estamos aquellos. Esta mierda. Y... Trump.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence.
Is this the Shira... Oh,
Yes. As the daughter of the... Consider it a time-honored tradition.
makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy. I have awaited your arrival with great... At present, Inina, though the Yashiro, a commissioned traveler, lend us your... Oh.
See, milady, it's...
No, please! Wait! I will introduce you.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to three...
A warrior who guards a village.
Correct. Please. Then you have...
I'm sure you'll do great.
Yo quería ver la camisa, hombre. Qué puto. La ropa ya está aquí, ¿dónde ya está? Ya, la mano. Tú ves, por eso que no juego este juego. Ya. Acho. Quería ver, mano, quería ver. Diablo, mano, no pueden ayudar al pana, ni a nadie.
Que yo me voy a dejar cuando tú lo que tienes de...
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time. The children are dead.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
If you want my... It's clear I can't claim to fully understand. Truth be told.
Seems like he's a...
We can't let him leave.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, but now, all of a sudden, we will gladly apologize if that's the case. Well...
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. true? And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. In the past...
Okay. What? Was it? Oh, maybe if you just try it.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima.
The villagers and I got together. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water though. I went kite flying. Seems like you're... Huh? Wait! I went to pray at the shrine again today. Now that's the... Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might... that Tejima visited a lot? The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look. It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? So the reason Tejima came here was to... But he's been here for 30 years! Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff.
Well, I'll be... Still, over the years, how could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love? Regret? No. After all, it's as if she'd never been in my life to be... I think... Although, when I think about it, how curious. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying. I shall remain here.
Tejima seems to be dealing... okay. But still... It makes Paimon seems it's just... That certainly explains the state Tejima... At least we were able to... According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the... They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforce. But why would they take action? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold?
The entire clan is counting on... How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you...
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We heard the
I see. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and in the past, he's keeping the provision.
No one seems to care about us. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want... Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. My own family can barely get by. And that's the...
Well, that's strange.
To be perfectly honest, all I know is that I will... And it's not just that.
Does it have to do with the missing
I didn't take... To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they... We should be able to follow their...
really outdid our... All those samurai... You haven't seen... Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in Hoarder history. You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
Además, va muy bien verse también si cualquiera se lleva una Will con chiquillo.
I got carried. This? Oh, there goes all the... Come on, boss. Not bad, kid. Kuros. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Food supply. I didn't want anyone else to see it, but now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom.
O
What do you
120
say?
y 60.
You've got a deal.
50, 55. De probabilidad.
What the? There's...
Yeah. And they all seem... We better talk to this... As for you, though...
yes. So, we redeemed our... Shut it.
Talentos, ¿vale? Perfecto. Nada, y esto, pues, muy bien. Lo único que creo que claro, es que subir el gasto a tope, también le da un poco, pues mira, ¿vale? Probabilidad de que maestría mental no está mal, no es malo. Podría ser mejor, sí, puede tener aquí 30 de daño crítico, ¿vale? Pero no está mal. La maestría elemental no es una buena inversión, ¿vale? No es un personaje que digas, no, es que no vale para nada. No es altero, ¿vale? Entonces, vamos con Songli, que está al 90, tiene 37 casi medio de vida, balance de crítico decente, mucha recarga de energía para tirar pedrazos, no necesitar mucho, pero ahí está. Y tiene Borla Negra. Bueno, está muy bien, o sea, tú quieres vida con Zhongli, quieres que tenga un escudo que no se rompa, pues ahí lo tienes. Y también te sube el daño, por lo cual ahí lo tienes. Geo Armada, perfecto. Nada, conjetar, 8-8, perfecto, ¿vale? El Taevito que me dijo que lo estuvo jugando bastante, pero lo tiene un poquillo ahí en modo Geo, no lo usas, ¿vale? Entiendo que no lo usas mucho. Full reminiscencia, no está mal, full reminiscencia, ciertamente, porque hace más daño con carga. Para que lo entendáis todo. Daño a los reñidos, no tira la ulti, porque la ulti le
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're...
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. How did Kurosawa end up...
Let me think. Kurosawa, however, the price...
So that's... But why did he have to purchase it?
Well, if you think about it, Kurosawa thought that, so he deemed it necessary to...
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergent... And no one ever...
People's attitudes will... of course. As for what... If you're still curious... I see. Most unfortunate. If he does...
Sword?
Oh. I've asked him about his or... Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide... Oh, but... Information is also... Don't worry. I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming. Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
Muy buen arco, porque te da daño crítico y probabilidad crítico y mucho daño base, lo cual está bastante nice. Y tiene 2000 y pico de ataque, mucho ataque, mucho ataque. El balance 58, 175. Muy bien esta Ganyu, ¿no? Su maestría es muy buena Ganyu, podría tener más probabilidad de crítico, pero no está mal porque, si mal no recuerdo, se da algo de probabilidad de crítico.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
Está muy bien,
I presented them with a choice. It turned out to be her real... Did you manage to track down the treasure?
That just about sums it up.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really. Why was I purchasing a merc? But I cannot deny that when I bring this sword, I remember what did he say? It would seem all I can remember and said to me.
Hey, if you look careful, can you recognize the words?
Virtue? Somehow those two words taking on seeming, but what use? The Tenryo Commission sees my, and the irony of all of it is, I'm incapable.
Yet another woman of the case. We must never let... Yeah. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the...
Bueno, hay que subir esto al 90, cuanto más comparta mejor. Parece ser, ahí está, C4, bueno, C5, unidades de 6. Esto al 8, bueno, lo único, los artefactos. A ver, Bennett es lo mítico, ¿no? Es que no lleva ni el set entero. Lo está subiendo. Bueno, el tema es full nobleza, ¿vale? Más potenciación, más daño para el propio Bennett, más daño para la party con full nobleza. Y ya que te potencia, ya que...
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Make-Your Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around.
Nanako, don't worry. Those thugs that
Maybe, but I'm still worried. Things have gotten...
It's just because he's been possessed.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? Don't care whether you're Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep, but then we got...
Please. You haven't arrived at the best of time. I see you are Sensei's name. Though so, he once said, and so. But then...
Not long ago. He says the strange Junya and I... But if I'm not...
You haven't heard of it? Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even... So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
¿O quieres hacer un Ganyumel tocho? He de decir que Ganyumel y Kazuha tienen una pequeña complicación con el tema de Kazuha, que necesita Kazuha mucha recarga de energía. No funciona cualquier Kazuha con Ganyumel, ¿vale? Se necesita mucha recarga de energía Kazuha. Para Ganyumel necesitaría todavía más recarga Bennett, ¿cierto? Tanto Bennett como Kazuha necesitarían más recarga. En ese caso yo te digo Kazuha. Luego, Ayato no lo veo. Ayato no lo veo. O sea, o te esperas a Kazuha o le tiras a Benny, ¿vale? Serían opciones. Luego,
So you decided to come.
la podríamos jugar,
It's a
pero
good thing you didn't arrive any earlier.
podemos jugar a
You would have had to
Ayaka,
witness
pero
Sensei one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. He looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically all the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But one of them was Anzai. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Please,
Kazuha te va a servir también para Permafrost, si la quieres, o sea, perdón, para Ganyumelt, si la quieres utilizar, y te sirve para otras combinaciones, puedes utilizarla para muchas combinaciones, o sea, Kazuha al final te va a servir para mucho. Además, Kazuha es muy buen personaje para farmearlo todo, hacer dominios y para hacerlo todo. Yo creo que te va a solventar bastante la existencia.
Could they be here to mess up the exorcism?
Tienes, que es Ganyumel,
We won't let them get away with it. Come on! let's go after them.
Permafrost. Y así tienes un personaje para cada cosa, no tienes que buildear doble. A Ganyu y a Ayaka es el mejor personaje para bichos de agua, tío, es absurdo. O sea, tú te pilla a Ayaka, a un mago de agua de estos del abismo y te lo desmonta. O sea, al mago del abismo, al emisario de agua del abismo, lo conviertes en una pizza, esa
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Muy bien por esa parte, Ayaka. Así que yo sí, yo te lo diría.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Y si quieres algo estilo Hayato, quizá te esperas a Tartaglia, ¿no? Que a Tartaglia para hacer te puede ir mejor.
Suspicious person sighted.
Bueno, hablando de equipos, la posibilidad de hacer el mítico. Yo te lo recomiendo, ya lo sé que es el mítico, pero es que esto va muy bien.
And what are you doing sneaking?
Bad news? I don't care to talk.
Senior?
Anzai. Yes, because I don't wish to see Domon or when we were young, I had begun training practitioners of Make Yoshi Sui art. Seek to but Domon, Sensei Scope. I thought so too at the only then did I he was consumed by
Sure sounds like he...
because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed. Of all the disciples, Domon's arrival changed everything. Later, I heard after that I wanted nothing, so I decided to quiet. So you see, okay, you've heard my story.
Lo aplica Kazuha. Este mes hace mucho daño Ganyu. Si quieres ver números grandes, este es el que más grandes vas a ver los números con diferencia, porque Kazuha te va a bajar la resistencia de Piro. Kazuha te va a dar más daño elemental, ¿sabes? Está absurdo. Está absurdo.
Does that mean that he's...
Nanako, I'm sorry, but spirit and all is...
Lady...
The head shrine correct. I am unable to say...
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai her...
Do you mean to say...
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean this... Anyway, given that you've traveled all this way...
Sure! After... Who knows?
Te queda Shogun libre en el otro equipo para hacerte, pues, alguna cosita, ¿sabes? No tendrías a Chinkyu, que es una pena, pero te puedes poner, pues yo qué sé, esto te lo puedes poner seguro, y qué sé yo, con esto también puede funcionar, ¿sabes? Baja resistencias,
Por eso voy para...
aumentas el ataque con geoarmada, bueno, es una opción. Si no, también puedes poner a Mona, ¿vale? Que también puede llegar a ayudar un poquito aplicando agua. No es lo mismo que Chinkyu y pierdes poder defensivo y se queda un poco más chungo el tema del poder defensivo. Pero bueno, no es una mala opción. ¿Vale? Vamos a ver, luego tienes aquí a...
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Everybody stand!
Stay right there.
Retribution!
This isn't... Eat up! You need to hurry up!
Let the show begin!
Fuse clogged!
Cool it!
To love. Detoxifying heat! You need to hurry up!
Freeze!
An unfortunate fault!
Retribution! Cool it!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
adventure time. Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
Esta es boba.
I'll protect us.
Oh, so sorry. Kids?
Purging transgressions. Out of my sight. Her Majesty's power flows through me. This body belongs to ice and snow.
Better than nothing.
Pero bueno, es complicado porque te falta un día más.
Everybody stand back!
Retribution! Dodge this!
Let's dance.
Kids?
I suppose this will do.
Para hacer un permafrost, pero igual que te lo puede hacer una mona, igual que te lo puede hacer casi una bárbara. Si la botella bárbara mojara, bárbara podría hacer eso, ¿vale? Ahora bien, lo que sí que va a ser es DPS, o sea, va a pegar mucho con la habilidad elemental y yo lo voy a jugar así y veremos hasta qué punto es viable a nivel de DPS de personaje principal. año, pero has dejado bastantes cosas en los mapas principales. Supongo. Inazuma estará completo, ¿no? Probablemente.
Do you think that's Lady Ai? Oh, no wonder Junior was so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. I gave up the...
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has
Lady Yai, this is nothing like...
I'm sorry. It is clear, but...
Then did...
yes. Unable to come as one who is thrown into the sea. As for what has triggered this...
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai...
Your school practices stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with... Then... Lady Yai, I'm not sure... The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It requires one to take their sword. Only a deep commitment to his ambition. When that ambition Poor sense.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that... Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, but that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest.
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But if there's a chance they'll...
Have you asked them what they...
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness. Well,
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is... So, just... You are not in the same position...
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Miyaki. I no longer have the resolve to become the best, but as your son, this is my promise. And I humbly ask Ansai, my senior.
You can count on that, but I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the... Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai, and then get yourself back home.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over.
Traveler?
So, the wind that blows from afar carries fresh life. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have... She seems super... We can come back to it another time.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Traveler, Paimon. It is I have heard all about how you helped our Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a sec.
Oh.
Oh. Okay then.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, but I believe that surely you understand. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all. You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady.
See? Now then, given that the remainder...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, such privileges.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremony...
Makes sense. Perfect place.
In any case, we can talk... The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions. Most of them, she inspires awe. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy. Because of this, the attitude...
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition...
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to say a little more about Sang. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their... Of course. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decision. It almost
Ooh, Paimon!
Oh?
Have you got a plan?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please. Do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is...
So what do we...
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is... For example...
You're telling Paimon that there are people...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople. The problem we are facing...
Darn! So they found out...
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. Exactly. I feel the same... When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run...
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think you're elemental, believe me, you're not the first.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch. Psst. Huh? Come on. What's going on? Shh, quiet. Just hey, this isn't. Huh? Shh.
All right.
What?
What should we do now? This is your.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the Oh, so that's what's going on here. And think nothing. Oh, right.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya.
Whoa, that's quite the... Stop. As for thinking, his handiwork allowed me to keep...
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good...
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. But if I just merged straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of... So, what about if I join you instead? Sure, welcome to the... So? Whoa. Not bad, huh? Time to... Now that we're in... Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want... We should split up. Yes, Let the show be... Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magakama in order to open it.
Retribution! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
I'm going in! Let's stay.
You must withdraw.
Watch your step! I've been bested.
Who goes there?
Let the show
I've lost.
wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Let's dance.
I must withdraw.
Teach me a lesson. Get them! Kids!
Teamwork infantry!
Frozen in time.
Soldiers, clear! Acting!
I must
I've lost! Watch your step! Retribution! Don't hold back! Bested!
I need to train harder.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Teach me a lesson.
Free!
Show me what you've got!
Let the show begin. Come on, we can
Allow
do it.
me to strike first! Retribution!
Frostbite.
I need to train harder. I've been bested.
Sí, que estoy hablando de giro. Tú hablas, que tú juegas. Ay, pe.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
En serio. Loco, no empiezo otra vez, yo no sé. Loco, o sea, ¿cuál es el máximo de personas que se pueden unir?
You there!
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
¿Cuándo?
That's Kujo Sora.
Make way, let me have a
Qué huevona. ¿Cuándo?
I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of
Esto es un
such
open party,
disgraceful-
no un grupo hecho por mí.
Hey, this is our chance.
Está bien, todo al mismo tiempo.
Who is that?
Aidan, Jirel, Danny, Dami, el otro, el nene chiquitito, el no, qué sé yo, Cora era, qué sé yo, algo así. Tú, yo, Yair, más nadie.
Huh? Was that an
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry.
Porque yo lo hice. Este grupo lo hice yo. Ahora este es nuevo. Porque esto es un grupo abierto. Los tres estúpidos.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch. Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Hay alguien viendo mi stream, so papi, tranquilo, si me va hablando solo, Changer, so. No mío, no mío. Tú no te escuchas en el stream, ¿verdad? Tú no te escuchas en el stream. No creo, dame. No creo, dame. Ella, oye.
Yes.
No te escuchas.
Before I let my judgment get the better of me.
Loco, póntelo.
He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical. But remember,
¿Tú qué?
once he's recovered,
Loco, yo lo tengo todo activado. Eres tú, todo diciendo mentiras. Ay, yo lo tengo todo activado, embustero. ¿Qué embustero? Ponte. A escucharte. Yo todavía no termino esta porquería, loco, ya, de verdad. Luego, ¿estás bien? ¿Tú estás bien? ¿Qué te vas a jugar? ¿Qué te vas a jugar? ¿Qué vas a jugar? No, ¿qué vas a jugar?
Finally out of that creepy place.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu.
Don't worry. I think I...
Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
Ok. ¿Qué? Te estoy hablando acá, ¿no? Yo no estoy haciendo... Dime.
It seems as... How about we go tell...
Habla, loco, no estás más motivo. Tienes 4 opciones en tu vida, pendejo. Tienes solamente 4 opciones. Estúpido. Pero... Ok. Ah, no lo acepté. Ya lo que vos. Hay que enseñar a unir al mundo, Changer, y esa era la oportunidad para hacer artefacto. Loco, ya. Changer, ya, de verdad. ¿Qué sé que no te escuché en
I wonder if we should...
Unlikely. Don't forget, in her eyes, if our true...
True.
Loco, ¿qué es
We are
eso?
now... You're turning out...
Indeed. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the vision, it is time we...
There's no need to... Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we... yes. And the number...
A ceremony, you say?
I don't know.
Being in a
Estaba, viste, estaba offline. Ah, no.
I'd say...
Perdón.
Simply put,
Yo no estoy
every-
online,
then
yo
we
estoy
take it in
online.
turn.
Y
Anyone
yo me
who
puse
guesses-
offline para que
don't
la
you
gente
think
no
it's
viera que estaba jugando Genshin. Ay, me reí.
Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us.
Estos patitos están jugando Genshin. Pero tú no, yo no sé qué te estás diciendo, pero tú lo tienes bajo.
See what we've got. Nice. Kinda never thought.
Loco, ya. Déjate poniendo la
fault
música.
for adding all those strange ingredients to... Even
Ah,
with a
porque-
traveler's
loco.
normal ingredients.
Ya. Ponte a jugar con cara. Y con Alicia.
I must apologize.
Uh-oh.
You know, Tom.
Perhaps I think my luck has already taken a turn. So without further ado...
Oh, bruh.
Good.
Yes. And with the extra...
Let's all take... Downtime is... I'll tidy things...
There's gonna be a...
Sure, why not?
Bye, Tom.
Ah, lo terminé. Pero todavía me falta otro chapter, me cago con el... ¿Qué? No, lo que yo solamente puedo verlo y ya. No, ¿qué? Tú no quisiste ver el mío, mi stream, tú no quisiste ver mi child play. No, así no brega, que no brega, así no se brega aquí. No, aquí no se brega así.
Where do we go from
Ya, lo también es que ya empecé la misión desde ahora. Ni me caiga.
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Gente que me compro el pase aquí. Te estoy diciendo la verdad. Me lo voy a comprar. Escúchame, che, escúchame. No empiezo a llorar. O me compro el pase, o me compro la bendición lunar. Que la bendición lunar trata que te dan 300 cristales estos azules, como los chavitos del juego. Y te dan 90 Primo Gems cada día, por 30 días. So que harían 2700 Primo Gems. Y vale 5 pesos, pero el pase vale 10. El pase no da para comprártelo otra vez, ¿entiendes? No te da los chavos para comprártelo otra vez, Changer. Pero la bendición lunar, yo creo que si yo me compro 2 bendiciones lunares, me puedo comprar el pase, creo. Porque no sé si el pase es con chavos de verdad o con los pesos de verdad, pero no sé. Vamos a ver. Cuando sacan la porquería esta. Y si me compro 2 bendiciones lunares, 2700 más 2700. Un momentito la calculadora. 2700 más 2700. 2700 más 2700 más 2700. 2700 más 2000. Ya lo hombre. 2700 más 2700. So, si yo me compro eso, serían 5000. Serían... Sí, si yo me compro eso, serían 5400 Primo Gem. Si me compro 2 bendiciones, que eso serían 60 días, que eso para allá ya empezó la escuela. Y si me cabro el pase, consigo... No sé, es que no consigo nada de otro mundo. Lo que consigo son moras. Son como 5 deseos de los dos. Y al final 680 perdón, Primogens. Y una espada. O una arma que yo quiera por terminar, por llegar por lo menos a nivel 30. Pero no sé cuándo se acaba este pase. 26 días. No, se no puede estar hablando así. Y ya se me pegó. No sé, cuál. No sé, en verdad. ¿Cuánto me falta para ascenderlo? Ahora vamos a ver los gachas que tengo. No, gacha. Yo me creo una cosa de mí. Monta lo que sea. Espérate, ¿eso afecta para todo, Changel? Si yo tiro 10 en el banner de la tipa esta de hielo, que yo los tiré, y me salió Dilu. Y si yo los tiro en el otro, ¿se me cuenta también como si hubiese contado los que yo he tirado? ¿Verdad? ¿Sí o no? ¿Se cuentan los que yo tiré? Yo lo loco. Bueno, déjame hacer las misiones estas secundarias para coger las primas ya. Voy a hacer estas misiones de verdad para que me den niveles, porque si no... Darle el micro. Loco. No, papi. No. Aguanego, chapi. Uy. Bueno, vamos a hacer los desafíos de verdad. Uy. Vamos a hacer las misiones secundarias. Espérate, ¿ya puedo hacer lo de los tambores? Sí. No es que tengo que matar tipos, ¿verdad?
Another test subject.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's dance.
Cómetelo para allá.
The wrong test subject.
¿Eres de estos tipos? Easy shit, bro. Easy. ¿Dónde está lo de...? ¿Qué es esto? Bueno, vamos a hacer el otro desafío, que es por acá, ¿verdad? Che, desde ahora ahorrar, papi, para la tipa de electro. Y lo me estrellé todo. Loco, ya. Ya, fe, yo la quiero. No estoy viendo. Espérate, pero no puse para... espérate. Yo creo que aquí hay un tipo de estos de... Los tipos estos, ¿verdad? Los robots. Ah, no.
This one will be frozen.
Retribution!
Gracias a ese tipo allá. Ok, so este de acá al frente. Hello, pero no te creas, también estas cosas dan bastante speed. Vale. Necesito una, literalmente necesito una, la de electro o de hielo. Necesito vaya acá, Changer. O o alguien de hielo, Ganju, no sé, Ganju, no sé. No. Te puedo coger el de YouTube. Diablo.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
Para ahí. No entendí. ¿Es el desafío, ¿O? ¿Qué es esto? Until Serenia Pot once. Yo creo que yo voy a apagar el stream. Ay, porque tengo... No. Loco, ya. Loco, tú no haces ni stream, cállate. Sí. Voy casi.
Freeze!
Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us. Why do they never miss?
Cool.